Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2021 My Team Career. This time for the Monaco Grand Prix. Before we get to it, head down below, like and subscribe, because this helps a lot, and let's get right into it. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Circuit de Monaco. Of course, it's world famous, probably the most recognisable, one of the most recognisable Formula 1 tracks there is. And of course, quite tight, quite narrow, and quite hard to overtake. So qualifying is quite important as we join me on my third flying lap. Currently sitting in P19 because, of course, as I said, the balance of the car, the regulation change destroyed the aero massively, and just a lot weirder to go on the brakes because, of course, aero, that kind of has something to do with brakes, of course, and of course just the aero, the car being just so unstable, it just doesn't give a nice driving experience. But we are currently 4/10ths up, and let's see how we can do during this lap. It would be nice to get up a couple of more positions. I'm talking about, aero and stuff. No upgrades yet for the aero, but for durability and the chassis, major upgrades. So hopefully, slowly but surely, we could actually start, seeing that we do have the third best car, not, fighting for, P15, as I'm pretty sure, get across a P16, Carlos Sainz a P6, Max Verstappen on pole position. Let's see what we can do during the race, maybe score some points. It's going to be hard, but let's see if we can give it a go.
Nelson Piquet once said that driving the Circuit de Monaco was like riding a bicycle around your living room. And it's not hard to see what he means by that. There's no more prestigious a Grand Prix victory than Monaco, but also none so challenging. We already see the lowest average speeds of the season here at the Circuit de Monaco, and they'll be even lower in the difficult conditions today. 19 corners make up this famous 2-mile track, and with the rain, it'll be even harder than usual to get that critical heat into the tyres. Don't be surprised if we see a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Can I get your take on Haas? We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs, but this is only the first step down a long road of development, and even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Jack Aitken completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Gasly, Louis Delatraz, and Sainz, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Russell, and Lando Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, Mick Schumacher, and Joe, Vettel, Red, Lance Stroll, and Nikita Mazepin, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Lundgaard, and Nobuharu Matsushita. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So here we are lined up in P16. Are we going to be able to score some points once again during this race? I guess we are going to see race, even not race, not Bugs Bunny or something, as we get off. As you can see, it's actually raining, but we are on the slick tyres, and we are going to be on the slick tyres throughout this whole race as we dive down the inside of turn 1, nearly lose control of the car over there, but managed to get past up to P13 straight away. That is crucial because, of course, the first lap, probably one of the easiest kind of places where you can kind of gain or is the easiest times during the Grand Prix where you can gain places. We dive down the inside once again, get past Esteban Ocon side by side with Daniel Ricciardo, but we do manage to get past, and again into the hairpin, getting past George Russell in the Alfa Romeo and Lando Norris in the McLaren, getting up to P9, and that was really important because, of course, as I said, really hard to overtake, and I've never really been that good at actually overtaking around Monaco. You know, mostly just the slower cars, but the faster cars, it's probably probably impossible for me. But as we go on to lap 6, moving on to 7, people stopped pitting, and we're actually going to pit in on lap 8 for the medium tyres. We actually do manage to get up to P5 at the moment, and actually a lap later, just before a lap before we were meant to pit in, we actually get up to P1. So cool once again, but I'd kind of want to be here after a pit stop, not before. I really want to be fighting for wins and not just be here before my pit stop. But P1 is P1, I guess that's cool. As George Russell is actually out of the race, we actually saw yellow flags on the map. As you can see over here, going slowly through the swimming pool section and actually stopping over here. Actually weird that that's not a safety car, because he's stopped right over there. If someone loses control, they're going right into the back of him. But I guess it's just a yellow flag in the FIA's minds, as we're going to pit in on this lap for the medium tyres. Hopefully a quick stop, and going out. It says that we are meant to come out in P16, 17 or something like that, I'm pretty sure. I guess we're going to see in a second as we pit in for the medium tyres. Quickly, 2.6 seconds, not the best, but I guess a little bit quicker than last time, which was 3 seconds in the last episode. As we go out, and we actually get out in P14, it's actually not as bad as it showed. I'm pretty sure it showed P16, P17, and when I saw that, I was there like, oh, there's no chance at points now, because we're just going to be so far down. So many cars to overtake in these 10, 11 laps. But I guess we're going to see what we can do, as on lap 10 we have closed up to Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc and Christian Lundgaard ahead. They seem to be going quite slowly, especially the Williams of Lundgaard over there, our old teammate, not doing too well in the Williams, as we dive down the inside of Lando Norris over there. New McLaren doing really good over there. He couldn't really go anywhere. He had Leclerc in front of him, Wolf's on the side of him, and actually we copied the move a lap later on Charles Leclerc. The Williams of Lundgaard really helping us, as we nearly lose control over there. We do manage to get the car under control, and actually on the same lap, just a couple of corners later, we make this move work somehow on Lundgaard. Not really sure how we didn't get a pop-up that a warning, but I guess I'll take a really cool move over there, and I guess showing me that if I just position the car correctly and then actually make loads of moves work. As we can see over there, into Raskas, going down a dive bomb on our teammate Carlos Sainz, and a lap later, who was that? Latifi pits in, so we actually move up to P9 on lap 30, going up to 14 now, doing absolute wonders in this car, and actually going to dive down the inside of Tsunoda down this corner. Really liking this corner, I guess, in this race, as we can see, moving up to P8. And actually on the same lap, Matsushita pits in the Alpine, I'm pretty sure he is. And we actually move up to P7, so doing quite well. Couldn't really catch up to Daniel Ricciardo, as he was on the softs, and I'm pretty sure it started raining a little bit heavier towards the end, and I was losing quite a lot of grip and time. But as we can see, we managed to pull away a gap on Tsunoda and Sainz. P7, solid points, I'll take it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
It's the one that everyone wants to win, and they've only gone and done it. What a fantastic result here at Monaco. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
So the Red Bull 1-2, Max Verstappen taking the win from Jack Aitken, Pierre Gasly in 3rd place. We finish in P7, and our teammate Carlos Sainz finishes in P9 with his first points of the season. P6 for us in the driver standings, P12 for Carlos Sainz, and we move up to P4 from P6 in the constructor standings, 2 points ahead of McLaren, and further points away from Ferrari. Really good for us, really good race. I didn't really expect this sort of pace, but really happy for that. But for that is good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.